What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here. You know, there are certain moments that you just can't prepare for because you don't know how you're going to feel when that day comes. Ever since I first started this channel, I knew that the inevitable chapter 1000 was going to come eventually. And I was like, man, when the time comes, we're going to get right into it and go up in like Somer, because if not, I'm going to get mad emotional. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do none of that on camera. But man, guys, it's, you know, it's just one of those things to where I'm like what can you say? Like, seriously, what can you say? For the past week, ever since the last chapter came out, I've been thinking about it, and I was, just going back and I'm rewatching the beginning of Dressrosa and the dub, and thinking back onto the entire journey and everything that's taken place up until this point in time, how great Onigashima has been, and it's been like, man, it's 1000, dude. It's chapter 1000. And like right now, as I stand before y'all, before I pressed the red button, I legitimately had butterflies in my stomach. Like, I was nervous. I was nervous, man, because you can only read a chapter once, like for the first time. You can only read a chapter for the first time once. And so like right now, like in a time capsule somewhere down the line, whenever I'm like 60, this is video footage of the first time that all of us here together read the 1000th installment in the one awesome sauce of the best-selling manga in history. By God, man, listen to me. We are here. If you can tell, the Santa hat's already on. The Santa hat is already on. Why is that? Because I don't care what happens between page 1 and page whatever the last page is. We are here today to read what is almost the second best-selling comic of all time. We are here to read chapter 1000 of the greatest story ever told. One Piece! Dog, that feels so good to say. It feels good. You can just feel it. You can feel it in the air, man. And it's not just because it's Christmas. It's not just because it's Christmas. This is a wonderful Christmas gift by Santa, by Oda, whatever. This Christmas gift came in clutch because we are here today to read the 1000th chapter. The 1000th chapter, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I can't stress that enough. I cannot stress that enough, bro. Like, seriously, man, just going back earlier this year and rewatching the beginning of the series on Netflix with my brother, and I was just like, man, how far have we come? Like, how far we've come. My boy came out of the barrel. The GOAT, the king. Look at him. He came out of a barrel, declaring that one day he's gonna be ruling these seas, the freest man in all the land. King Kong Diddy D, that's the king, man. Like, come on now, son. And to see that he put action to his words. He didn't think about the consequences. He didn't think about anything that was going to take place after. He's a man of action. An individual that put what he stated and made it into fruition. My man said, I'm going to do this. And if I die doing it, so be it. You know how inspirational that is, man. To see somebody do that so consistently for so many chapters. Like, yo, that's freedom, baby. That's the freedom to make your own decisions and to follow up on those very decisions, man. And, this series has helped me with a lot of stuff, man, throughout the entirety of the course ever since I first got into it. I always say this, but I seriously don't know where I'd be without the series, man. Especially from a career standpoint. I probably would never have had the courage in order to follow my dreams. both as a writer and then, of course, to talk about this wonderful masterpiece here on YouTube. But just in other decisions as well, man. Like, I don't know how the course would have taken had I not gotten into it, but I'm glad that I never have to find out. And I'm also glad that because of this story, I was able to meet so many incredible individuals. Because at the end of the day, I remember, shout out to Brago, one of the emperors in our community, man, an absolute beast. Always putting in work, man. Yo, my dude is going into like swimwear and putting out the content and just going in, son. I mean, dude has been a machine this entire year. But yeah, man, Brago's been going absolutely ham. But shout out to Brago because earlier this year he said, or I think it was earlier, like a couple of weeks ago. I don't remember exactly when it was that he said it, but he was like, I remember somebody brought up something on Twitter where they said, you know, if the end of One Piece is underwhelming or whatever, like, is that going to mean the whole journey was for nothing? And Brago said something around the lines of, the entire journey up until this point, the people that you've met all around, like, just look around you, look at all the people that you've seen or that you've met up until this point, like all these wonderful friendships and relationships that you've made, these memories, you know, these are things that are going to stick with you for all eternity. And that goes beyond what the pages state. That goes beyond the content that's on the pages. You know, these relationships, these memories, these bonds that we've built are going to last for years to come, maybe forever. You know what I'm saying? That goes beyond anything that any story can possibly, you know, contain within its pages. You know, this is beyond a manga at this point, especially to us in this community. So no matter what happens from here until the very end, it's never going to take away the adventure and the relationship and the adventure and the journey that it took to get to that point because of the relationships that we created thanks to this wonderful story, man. And like whenever he said that, I was like, yo, you took the words out of my mouth, because that would have been my answer too. Like, no matter how the series ends, like right now, like I say this jokingly a lot, but if One Piece ends like within whenever, it's not gonna take it away, bro. Like, everything that's already happened has happened. Like, I can't take away all of these wonderful memories and bonds that have been created thanks to the story. Like, and because of its length, it's inevitable. And because we talk about it here on YouTube even more so, right? It's like, I always try to put bias aside when I talk about certain things, but I can't do it with this series. I cannot do it with this series. There is no way I can put bias aside because my whole love for this series is based on bias. You know, it's the GOAT for me, man. So, yeah, man. Chapter 1000. Son, chapter 1000. Let's get right into it, dude. I'm on the iPad today because my laptop's charging. I told my brother, I was like, yo, can I borrow it for a couple minutes, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, can I borrow it, dude? I just need to read the GOAT. Here we go. It's gonna be tough, man. This is gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be tough. You know, like I was saying earlier, you can prepare for certain things. You can prepare for, you know, you might think that you might know how you're gonna feel when a certain chapter comes out, but it's hard, man. And we always want to keep it 100 here, dog. It's hard. Because when a chapter is titled Straw Hat Luffy, when your chapter 1000 is titled Straw Hat Luffy, How could you not think about the entire journey up until this point, man? How could you not think about day one when Shanks put the hat on his head and was like, yo, give this back to me when you become a great pirate? How could you not think about when Luffy pwned Arlong and established himself as a true pirate on these seas, 30 millies on his head? How could you not think about him putting his leg on the barrel, declaring his dream as he sailed off into the Grand Line? How could you not think about him standing up to Crocodile and be like, yo, I don't give a flying flat earth if you're made of sand, if you're made of rubber, it don't matter. I'm taking you down, son. Standing up to NL. Taking on Robert D. Lucci. And always being there for his squad and establishing who he is in this world. No matter the cost, no matter if dudes were gonna go out and pwn him, no matter... It just like in Logetown, man, lightning was about to strike him down. The blade was about to hit his neck. And what my man said, Zoro, Sanji, my bad, I died. Because that's our cap. That's our king. The dude that stated, yo, I'm going to become king of the pirates. And by God, if I die while doing it, so be it. And he's lived up to that this entire time, man. And to know that he came from nothing, from absolutely nothing. To an emperor of the sea, a pirate that I know for a fact Shanks is proud of, man. A great pirate, bro. One who lives on, carrying those very same attributes and the will left behind by Roger all those years ago whenever he told everyone to go out and seek the One Piece. Because in there you'll find the romance of adventure. And then in there you'll find the romance of a new dawn. To go out and find what it is that you truly want to do in life. And to go out and find the beauties that are in the world. The embodiment of that freedom is our boy Luffy, man. And to know that this entire journey leading up until this point, and Oda decides to title chapter 1000 Straw Hat Luffy, bro, that hits different. That hits different, man. It hits different. It hits different, bro. You know, you just look back at volume 1. I'm not even gonna look at volume 1, man. That's gonna lead us down a whole thing, man. So let's calm down a bit and continue. 5th floor. And we see the king. Oh. Chapter 1000. Straw Hat Luffy. This is all we could do. And here we see Shishilian and the rest of the Mink tribe right here. As we see that bodies have been taken on. The stairs are even filled with bodies right here. This is all we could do. Go ahead, these stairs lead to the roof. Don't do this to me, Oda, I swear. Don't do this to me, Oda, bro. Listen. Nah. I can't do this. I can't do this, bro. Somebody, yo, can somebody else replace me? I can't do this, bro. I can't do. Go ahead, these stairs lead to the roof. And Arashi's 3 musketeers, Mink tribe. Bro, if we get the standoff in this chapter, yo, I know we were just talking about this in the afterthoughts, but to see that it could be happening more, my eye. Thank you. Mamushi. It's Shishilian. You know, I still haven't forgotten that time when you protected Raizo with your lives. Well, then here I go. Can you see the tears? As Luffy is heading off towards Kaido! Oh my god! King Marco! Alright. I'm gonna relax. I gotta relax. I gotta finish this chapter, bro. No, this chapter's never gonna get finished, bro. This chapter's never gonna get... What kind of power is this? Is he invincible or what? Queen is coming down. Brachiosaurus in full. Cigar in mouth. Like a 90s cartoon villain. Marco coming down. Phoenix. King. Boom. And here you see Brachiosaurus more. He even extends his neck. What is he, Mega Man? Yo, look at that neck. Bruh. Neck game strong. Not only is the neck game strong, King's over here. And this man, Marco, has the flames around the necks of Queen and King. Like he's the Undertaker. Choke slam, son. If Marco does a choke slam to both King and Queen, don't do this, bro. Relax. Yo, why does this man Queen look like he's made out of like a robotic body, son? Like, what is this? You see this? You see this neck? Why is it extending like that? Hold on, Chief. So you see the flames going around? I'm going to assume that is what he's doing. This man basically has him like a chokehold. Come on, let him go through. He sent Zoro to the roof! Hold on, bro, hold on. Oh, you could have warned me at least. Zoro gets sent flying. This man drop kicks him, Okada style. Just, drop kicks him over to the roof. He gets sent flying up there. Next page. Por favor, come on. Por favor. D. No. No. I've been theorizing about this for too many years, man. I've been theorizing about, bro, we in this community, we've been thinking about it, discussing it, what could it be? Yo, if we get this answer right now, man. D. That's Father's logbook. And Yamato smiles. Momonosuke, I never would have thought, I'm going to assume I said, that I would have had the opportunity to meet you someday. Oh man, you see it in the background, right here, the dragon that of course fell whenever Yamato and Ace were together. I will be giving it back to you. I had never found it near the river of Odin Castle on that day. Somebody within the burning castle had protected this journal. Somebody within the burning castle had protected this journal. Who is that somebody, Chief? Lord Odin's. Everything regarding his wondrous life and the emotions he experienced when traveling across the world are recorded. Yo, that's Odin's One Piece, bro. That's literally Odin's journey. That is Odin's final ride with Roger and Whitebeard. Going off into the journey in there like swimwear. The One Piece is probably recorded in there. The Will of D, the Void Sentry. Dog, that thing probably has more information in it than any type of wiki that there could possibly ever be. That thing is the One Piece wiki. You feel me? That thing is more important. You know, like sometimes, man, you'll forget certain things. Like, okay, go on to the wiki. It's right here. That thing, Odin's journal, goes more in deep than the wiki, son. That thing is like a wiki on prestige mode. That thing is a wiki on exodioroids. You know what I'm saying, son? Like, yo, the wiki is here. Everything regarding his wondrous life and the emotions he experienced when traveling across the world are recorded. And you know, Momonosuke wants that, man. You know how much he respects and looks up to and loves his father. But when Yamato states, somebody within the burning castle protected this journal, what in the fuck? Yo, who could that be, bro? Does she know? Does Yamato know? Nah, bro, she couldn't possibly know. Whatever, man. That's the least of our worries right now. So that is the least of our worries. We'll come back to that. We'll discuss it. You know how we do. Somebody. Okay. Let's go next page. Let's go next page. You were on Whitebeard. Oh. No. And kid, you were born on Whitebeard's ship, right? And then moved to Roger's ship? It is said that after 20 years have passed within the New World, a group of young and powerful pirates will arrive. We're here. We're here. And I love how while they're talking about the young and powerful pirates that are arriving, and they're talking about Luffy going to the roof, they're talking about Zoro going to the roof, now we assume that Law and Kid are also going to go to the roof. Let's go. That time has come. I was thinking that Ace would be one of them, but I remember when I first learned of his death. Oh man, we're gonna get to see Yamato's first reaction. Oh, I said too much. I just said it without thinking. Forget what I said, and more importantly, don't make fun of it. Sabo and I will never forgive you. That is little brother's dream. What he was talking about! The thing that we never got an answer to. Remember when it cut out? In the Ace Sabo Luffy flashback? Where it cut out. And we never got to see that, just like how in the Roger flashback, Roger said, I'm... And it was like it was locked away in the Void Century, and we never got the answer to that. You know what I'm saying? And for a long time, we had been assuming, like, yo, maybe he's talking about, you know, the fact that he wants to be king of the pirates. But why would it move away from that? You know, why would it move away when he's about to say it? And the fact that Roger, it's implied that Roger said the same thing that Luffy said. Yo, is this what Ace is, or is this what Imploda? You see what the brain is? Imploda, son. We're imploding right now. Is that what Oda's implying here? That Ace told Yamato the thing that Luffy told Sabo and Ace all the way back then? Volume 60, gang? I said too much, I just said it without thinking. Sabo and I will never forgive you if you make fun of it. That is little brother's dream. And Yamato looks mad shook, son. We're all getting chills, dude. The first time he said that, we had a good laugh, but I won't allow the others to do so. We believe in him. And Yamato shedding tears, bro. Yamato shedding tears. He truly believes he can achieve it. I know he does. I know he does, bro. That's the king. So, Ace! Huh? What's gotten into you, Yamato? Never. I would never make fun of him. That's why you're the GOAT, Yamato. That's why you're the GOAT. Yo, all Yamato learned of was a little bit of Luffy, whatever it is that Ace dropped. Whatever it is that Ace said that Luffy told Sabo and Ace back in the day led Yamato to tears, son. The king of the pirates also said the same thing. Exactly. And she knows because she read Oden's journal. Yo, this is starting to get, bro. This is starting to hit hard, bro. Flagnards. I gotta read this page again, man. I'm sorry. The first time he said that, we had a good laugh, but I won't allow the others to do so. You know how it is, man. Like whenever you're with your squad or the people that you find like 100% trustworthy, like trust in them. You know, you'll kid around with each other. You have a good laugh over certain things that they say, but you know somebody else says that about them. Hand's gonna be thrown. You feel me? And that's basically what Ace is saying here. Like, yo, like we had a good laugh about it back in the day, but son, somebody else laughs at Luffy, and that's it for them. I'm a celestial dragon punching them back all the way to the Shadow Realm. But so that's what he's saying here. We believe in him 110%. That's whenever Yamato starts crying. He truly believes that he can achieve it. So, Ace. Never. I would never make fun of him. With the tears coming down. You're a GOAT for that, Yamato. You really, really are. You really are. Because you never even met Luffy, and to know, I don't know what it is that was stated, but it's like Flagnards. For that to bring to someone to tears, you know, and we know that it's also, it has to be based on the way the Yamato was brought up. And, you know, wanting to go out and see the seas for herself, wanting to go out and be like Flagnards. You know, let me see the world. Let me see this world that's spoken of in this journal. Let me go out and see what it is that Oden spoke of. And see that Luffy also had a similar dream. Although Luffy wasn't as locked up. Both, you know, inner and outer in the same way that Yamato was. But the fact that Luffy wanted to go out and accomplish this dream. You know, that's something that, you know, Yamato, who dreams of one day seeing the world, that's something that she can truly empathize with, man. And it probably brought her to tears, like Flagnards, how could I ever make fun of such a thing? You know, people would always probably make fun of me for saying such things of like, I want to get out of here, I want to escape Kaido's lair or whatever, right? But the fact that you believe in me, that the king is also of the same thing. Hold on now. Those words had amazed Odin. In Kozuki Odin's journal, there was a certain big figure that also said the same thing. A certain big figure? In Kozuki Odin's journal, there's a certain big figure that also said the same thing. And Yamato's not talking about Roger here, right? She's not talking about Mr. Michael Jeffrey Jordan himself. There's no way. There's no way, because right now she just said that the King of the Pirates also said the same thing. A big figure. Who in the flying flat earth could have also said it? The only thing that pops in my mind right now is reading... Oh, wait. What about the big figure that they're talking about here is Joy Boy? Because that's the only other individual that Odin, Roger, Luffy, Joy Boy, those three have always been connected. And the only other person that could have said something that's even similar to that is Joy Boy. And Odin is the only person who could have seen such a thing. I'm sorry. Joy Boy is the only person that fits this scenario, because we know that Odin was there whenever they found out what the One Piece was. And Odin was there whenever Roger wrote the story, whatever it is that led him to say, like, yo, I'm jealous of you, Joy Boy. Like, I wish I would have, that was a laugh tale, So whatever it is that Joy Boy left behind, he must have said those words within that story. It's gotta be, bro. But a certain big figure, like, those words are very interesting. So obviously, I'm not going to make fun of it. Your little brother is amazing. I see a big figure, huh? Not bad at all. I'd love to have a drink with him and Luffy. They would have gotten along just fine if he wasn't already dead. What? Dead? Finally, here it is. Your favorite card. Wait a minute, bro. There's too much information. Yo, there's too much information, son. Give me a sec. I'd love to have a drink with him and Luffy. They would have gotten along just fine if he wasn't already dead. So if it's a person that's already dead, and it's not Roger, it's gotta be Bro, it's gotta be Joy Boy. There's no way in the Flying Flatters that it's not, right? But the fact that Ace's favorite card was also here too. Finally, here it is, your favorite card. What is that, a piece of paper? Ace is like, whoa, what is this thing? Trying to hand me a Yu-Gi-Oh card, or what are we doing? Is this a report card? Is this a manga page? Is this the One Piece? Like, what is this paper? This magical piece of paper. This piece of paper will allow us to meet another time. Think of giving parts of it to the people you would like to see again. Don't tell me that this thing rotted away before Yamato's eyes and there was literally nothing that she could do about it because he was chained up. That would be the most horrifying thing I could ever imagine for someone to go through. Because Luffy at the very least could do something, right? Luffy lost Ace before his eyes. But it's like Sweet Mother of Flagners, he was out there, he was trying his best, man. He was doing whatever it is that he could. Sabo did not remember what was going on until afterwards. That must have been extremely painful for him as well. One of the most depressing, little flashback portions that we've got in the story up until this point. But with Yamato, to know, and to not be able to move. Once again, showing that you're shackled and not being able to do whatever it is that you want to do. Man, that sounds like it would be a horrible fate, bro. And I think that's what happened. This piece of paper was me. God, we'll meet again, right, Ace? We'll meet again, right, Ace? Of course. Ace's favorite card. It faded away now 2 years ago. I learned of what happened by reading the journals. The fact that Ace was Roger's son, and the little brother was making a name for himself as a pirate. The same pirate that you have brought here, Luffy. The same pirate that you have brought here, Luffy. Odin describes the future like so. Holy sweet mother of Flying North, bro, the chills, son. The chills. What is this future? Double spread? He's there. Luffy's there. Luffy's there. Luffy's there. It's time. It's time. I have been waiting the entire series. I have been waiting since I started making YouTube videos. I have been waiting for this day. For the day when the final clash will be among with us. The day that WrestleMania. The day that WrestleMania 1-0-mania will be running wild. This is the day I've been waiting for, bro. Hold on, Chief. Hold on, Chief. This is it. Finally, my boy can prove himself. Y'all been sleeping on him for too long. I've been hearing so much nonsense ever since chapter 903 came out. Luffy's not worthy of 5th Emperor. No, Luffy's not this. He's not on the same level. He's not this. He's not that. Stop disrespecting my GOAT. Stop disrespecting the king. Stop disrespecting him. Put some respect on his name. Because now it's time for the king to show why he's the king. My God. I can't sit. I can't sit. I can't sit, dude. You guys, once again, you came to watch me fight, huh? Here you see Kid, Zoro, Killer, Mugiwara. All I want is his head. Yo, look at Kid, Killer, Luffy, Zoro. Ah, bro, this is nasty. Dog, this man Luffy has the old pose, the straw hat, dude. Chill, it look like he... Dog, who's messing with the king here? In about 20 years, it is the next generation of powerful pirates that will lead the new era. They will arrive to the new world, and if I were to die, they will be the ones capable of taking down Kaido. Talk to him! Talk to him! Yo, we're finally here, son! Look, bro, he's in front of Kaido, bro. I'm stressing hard, dude. Listen, and the thing is that it's different. It's different because they already faced off earlier on in the arc. That's pre-Rio. You know what I mean? That's pre-Rio, that's pre-Enma, that's pre-determination in the self-fire within oneself. You know, now Luffy has way more weight behind him. He's met so many people from within the arc that are believing in him. He understands the stakes. He knows what's going on. So now it's not just a burden of everything that's been going on up until this point. You know, going all the way back from Punk Hazard to Dressrosa to Zoe. Everything that's been taking place up until this point in time, but now you bring Whole Cake Island to the picture with Big Mom. And everything that took place from the time that Kaido pwned Luffy up until now, all the people that he met from then, you know, everybody in the prison, and Udon, Hyogoro, and now we're here. With the other pirates that we met at Sabaody, where we were like, one day they're gonna go up and like somewhere together on these seas. And this is the day, because at sea you fight pirates, son. At sea you fight pirates. Yo. This has to be one of, this is the top triple S tier double spread right here. Look at how GOAT Luffy looks right here, bro. This man looks, look at Law. Dog, this man Law is chilling on a rock. My man's just chilling on the rock, sword in hand, like, yo. I was just waiting for Luffy to arrive. We ain't got nothing to worry. We got the king here. We're the all-star team. We're the dream team, baby. We go to like somewhere. You know how in NBA 2K they have the all-time teams? They have the 90s team, the 10,000 teams, or the 2000 team, 2010 teams. This is the worst generation team. We chilling. We Gucci. We're out here. Yeah. Dude. Let's go next page. Let's go next page. Let's go next page. Come on, come on, come on, come on, bro. Load the page, son. Oh. You see Luffy walking. Linlin, guess what this kid said to my face? He's just a runt. He had the same haughty attitude when he faced me as well. He destroyed my castle. You owe me an apology, Straw Hat. This man Luffy walked past both of them? Bro, this man walked past both. Oh no. Oh no. Bro, what is the king about to do? This man walked past both of them. The hat is over his eyes. You know when Luffy's hat is over his eyes, his overall is 1,000,000. And everybody else is on 99. When the hat is over the eyes, this is the one dude you never want to see. Not even John Cena. When his hat is over his eyes, he could see John Cena. He could whoop Chuck Norris. Yo, you don't want to try the GOAT, bro. Yo, what is he about to do? Every cell in my body, every hair on the strands, my neck hairs are going Super Saiyan 3 right now, bro. Luffy goes over to Kinemon. He said, Yonko Hu, one of my friends, is dying before my eyes. I'm going to him. Hey kid, I dare you say it one more time. What you want to become. You hanging in there, Kinemon? Sorry for the delay. His confidence. Kinemon can't even speak. His lungs are filled with blood, bro. He can't even speak. Luffy looks over to the side. He sees the rest of the scabbards, their bodies laid all over this barren wasteland that was created by Big Mom and Kaido, man. No, and this entire thing is dedicated to showing the amount of wreckage that they went through. Dude, they got waxed, man, but they tried their hardest. They gave everything that they could. They gave absolutely everything that they could, man. We regret in the afterlife, Lord Odin, we wouldn't dare show our faces to him after this. That's the type of man that Kinemon is, man. Not even thinking about his life or the life of the other individuals around him. He's thinking about the promise that he made to a man who's already dead. And he's thinking about the fact that he was not able to fulfill the promise in taking out Kaido with his very own hands, along with the other 9 scabbards. Kinemon, man. What an amazing character, what an amazing human being. Oh, man. Flipping Flagnards, bro, this is... I beg of you. Please save Wano. Of course I will. It's my friend's country. Oh no. Oh my god. Bro, you know what Luffy does? You know what Luffy does? He doesn't do anything until they ask for it. But once they ask for it, once Nami said Tasukete, once Robin said Ikitai, once Vivi finally said, yo, help me whoop Crocodile, once in every single arc he gets the okay from whoever he wants to go smack or whatever he wants to go do, once he gets the okay from somebody else, once they ask him for something, oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. Kaido better watch his back, son, because this man's about to get wrecked. This man's about to get wrecked. The hat over the eyes. Oi, kid. Luffy Dono. Chorao. Move them down. Yo, look, he lined this thing. He looks gored. This man does like whoop. And he uses the room to get out of there. He replaces it with pebbles. Oh my god, bro. They're working together. Dog, the amount of chills. That was right. Bro, load the page, man. I can't hold this anymore, dude. Come on, load the page, load the page, load the page. Load the page. Double spread. Luffy. He jumps up into the air. He's blowing it. Gear third. Yo, he said screw the talking. Screw the talking. My boy's here to throw hands. He's here to throw hands. Gear third. Gomu Gomu no. Raizo's alive. And so now we're your allies. I want you to defeat Kaido. He's thinking back to everything that was stated within this saga. 20 years ago in Wano, we were able to travel forward in time. Ebisu's jester is gone to the afterlife. They were all alive. All this time, the sparks of rebellion are still. Our beloved Lord Odin was brought to the flower capital and executed as a criminal. And Kaido's coming down. Luffy, the flames coming out of his fist, and he decks him. Finally! Peak fiction, man. Peak fiction. He finally gets the leg on Kaido. Yo, this has to be one of the most satisfying punches in the series. This has to be after getting one-shotted, after putting everything he had in chapter 923, when the side protection didn't work, and I had to come out here in a suit and tie and discuss it with the entire world on why it is that he wasn't able to win, to know that we were in practice, to know that we were practicing each and every single day to make sure this worked, to know the real hockey training, and everything came into fruition. All those chapters I've been practicing, wah, 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 and to see that now, this ain't no Dempsey roll, this is the real punch. And when I was ready to go up and like swimwear, son, you, everything's falling. Everything's falling, bro. He finally got the hit on Kaido. He finally got the hit on Kaido. Come on. What is it? What is it? Bro, this thing needs to load the page. Red Rock. Oh my god. Yo. He not only decked him, he imprinted him. He hit him with a Bellamy. This man hit him so hard that it sent him going all the way down in the flying nords. Yo. Dude. Yo, he sent his face going down. I mean, dude was knocked. Dude is knocked. Yo, his brain is shambling. His brain is scrambling. Dude said, yo, Luffy, what you want for breakfast? My guy said scrambled eggs. Let's go. That's my goat. That's the king. That's my MC. That's what we stand to do. That's why he's the GOAT. You feel me? He's the king. You know what I'm saying, dog? That's the king. Yo, Red Rock. Yo, screw Red Hawk. My man said Red Rock. Gang, my man said Dwayne Johnson. How about Red Rock? You know what I'm saying? So you smell when the rock is cooking. Kaido, what are you playing at? You let him drop you to the ground just like that? And Big Mom's like, yo, what are you doing? I'm Monkey D. Luffy. Don't, bro. Hold on. I'm Monkey D. Luffy. I will surpass you. And I will become Kaizoku Oni. Orewanaru. Let's go. Let's flipping go, man. Dude. See, there's nothing else like it. There's nothing else like it, man. There's nothing else. You know, I was thinking about it the last couple days, because I've been working on a mosaic of my favorite stories ever told. And it was hard, man, because my love for Metal Gear Solid goes so deep. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, I don't know, dog. And it's been tough. For all these stories, it's been tough. But there was one spot. There was one spot that hasn't changed in over a decade. There's one spot that's only been moved once. And that was thanks to Gintama's legendary Shogun assassination arc. And it quickly regained its throne after that. But there's one spot that has remained unchanged for so many years. And that is the spot of my favorite story ever. The greatest manga ever. My favorite anime ever. That's the best-selling manga in history, son. Like, dog, there's nothing what compares. Like, yo, this thing, it gives me chills, but it makes me want to fly out a window. Like, the luckiest man late at night, man, I'd be over here cutting promos, hitting things like they don't want to see it. Greatest story ever told, bro. You get out, yo, son. Yo, seriously. I have been thinking for months, hell no, years. Like, yo, how is this gonna go about? You know, I grew up a wrestling fan. I grew up a fan of Dragon Ball. I grew up a fan of Final Fantasy VII. You know, I love seeing hands being thrown. You know, Cloud Sephiroth. You know, Goku Frieza, Gohan Cell. Legendary. You know, that's what I grew up on. I grew up on that stuff. I grew up on Stone Cold versus The Rock. You know, I grew up on Triple H and The Rock. You know, Stone Cold McMahon, Kurt Angle, Brock, you know, Shawn Michaels. You know, I grew up on that stuff. You know, so I love when things are built up and eventually come into that climax. You know, I grew up a wrestling fan. I love that type of stuff. The NBA. You know, I always look forward all year. Allen Iverson versus Kobe. Let's see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, T-Mac and Kobe. Because you love it whenever two dudes who you know want to go at it because your competitive spirit is so strong that you just want to see who comes out on top. You want to see Vinsanity go up against AI, or Vinsanity go up against Kobe. You know what I mean? Like, you want to see that stuff. You want to see LeBron and Kobe. You know, you want to see these battles take place. And it's like, flag nerds, eventually you're going to get to the Super Bowl. Eventually you're going to get to the NBA Finals. Or, you know, the World Cup, whatever the case may be. You're going to get to that moment, WrestleMania. You're going to get to that climax. And it's always good to think about how it is we're going to get there. You know, how is the build-up going to be? And, yo, the fact that this moment has been built up since all the way back here. Back here. Volume 66. This is the chapter where they enter, or this is the volume where they enter Punk Hazard. This is the volume where Luffy declared who he was to Big Mom for the first time. Volume 66, when by the time this chapter comes out in volume 4, it's in volume 100. Like, bro, we're talking 44 volumes of build-up. 44 volumes of straight-up, absolute awesome sauce. Of like, yo, how are we going to get to this point? How are we going to get to this moment? We talk about sagas, you know, lasting a long time. We talk about sagas having insane amounts of build-up. 44 volumes! And to see it come into fruition, to see it happen before our very eyes. And the wonderful and beautiful thing about One Piece, guys, is that it doesn't matter if you caught up yesterday or if you caught up in 2005. Because of the length of the story, you already know you're going to have that attachment, man. Everything's going to feel like it was a journey, especially in the anime where they drag everything out of the way of the flag nerds. Well, not anymore, you know, now they added some really cool sequences in the middle, but for a long time, especially, you know, Fishman Island and Punk Hazard and Dressrosa especially, like, you know, they would extend the flag nerds out of certain things. And so people who went through it anime only deep, they damn sure went through a journey, no matter if you just went through it yesterday or in 2006. But, like, it doesn't matter when it is that you join the journey, because of the insane length of this series, you're going to feel like you've been with these Straw Hats for years. You're going to feel like you're best friends by the time you're caught up. And so, no matter when it is, no matter how it is, it's like you're going to feel this hit, son. By the time you turn the page, you feel this hit. It's going to feel like it's gold. And that's what I love so much about it, man. And for me, just on a personal level, ladies and gentlemen, as a Luffy Tard, as an individual who loves this character so much, as an individual who just wants to see this man become king of the pirates, who wants to see this dude impose his will and be like, yo, I'm gonna do it. And if I die trying, so be it. But he's a man of freedom. He's a man of action. Forget about the consequences. My boy said, yo, Kanemon told me to just do something. I'm gonna do it. And yo, what I love so much about this chapter, you know, coming at this from the lens of just a manga fan. This is the type of chapter that makes 5-year-old me, 10-year-old me, 15-year-old me, 20-year-old me, and current me extremely hyped. Because this is the type of chapter to where the main character has just showed up. You know what I'm saying? Goku just arrived on Namek. Ichigo just got out of the Dongai. Naruto just arrived in Sage Mode. And the king himself just arrived, suited up, gang, on top of Onigashima. I live for these scenes, ladies and gentlemen. And the fact that Oda did not even wait for nothing. My man said, Luffy's throwing hands. No words are going to be said until after he throws hands. Dude said, yo, I'm looking at Kaido. I just want to test to see if I can actually hit him this time. First hit. Dude goes in, no words being spoken, jumps up into the air, gear third, comes down. Hey man, flames. Dude's turning into Heat Blast from Ben 10. Decked him so hard, his face became imprinted with the ground until his junk started shaking. Oh my goodness, bro. Dog. Yo. It lived up. What can I say? It lived up. It lived up. How could it not? It lived up. Bro, just look at this panel. Red Rock. He hit Kaido so hard, he sent his face going straight through to the ground, bro. Straight through. And the fact that the cape is still on, bro. What did I tell you? The goat with a coat. It's over when that coat comes on. His attributes go up by like 70. And when his hat is over his eyes, the attributes go up to 1,000,000. You know, and I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. You know, I listen to those anime channels. They'll be like, yo, this is certain person's power level, this certain power level. Like, you listen to them. They'll tell you, Luffy hat over the eyes, that man is as strong as Cloud on the motorcycle. You know, like, that's peak strength. You know what I'm saying? You know, John Cena after the 5-knuckle shuffle. You know, that's peak strength. And Luffy with the hat over the eyes, that's peak strength. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's like the ultimate. That's Exodia. That's collecting all 5 pieces of Exodia and going Exodia Obliterate. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that's what happens when Luffy puts the hat over the eyes. You feel me? Like, yo, legendary. I didn't even see this small little battle. There's a little silhouetted shot of him putting the hat. And be like, yo, I'm bugging you, Luffy. And look at the way that Kaido gets up from the ground, like, oh snap. Dog, that was so good. That was so good, man. I don't even know if I can go back on this thing, can I? Dog, the way this was built up, the way that this was showcased, that was so good. Yo, look at Law in this battle, bro. Man. This is serious. This surpasses everything that my little puny brain came up with, bro. This surpasses everything that my puny brain came up with, son. Oh my goodness. Wow. 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 Guys, I mean, what can I say after a chapter like that, you know? What can I say? What can I say when a chapter that I hyped up to all Flagnards surpasses that hype? And I said what was gonna happen. Like, when the afterthoughts, I was like, bro, there's only one thing that I for sure want to happen in this chapter. That's a standoff between Luffy and Kaido and Big Mom. And if Kid and Law are there, cool. Not only did we get that, we got that on steroids. We got that with all the Barry Bonds and Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa testosterone going through the veins. We had it all. Man's run up in like somewhere and said, screw all that. I gave you the standoff on one page. That's obvious. Wait until the ankle breaker. Mans came in and said, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Boom. And when he shot the shot, that's when Luffy went over to Kinemon. You know what I mean? Luffy went over to Kinemon. I was like, yo, man. And that's whenever Kinemon started talking about Flagnards, man. I don't even want to go to the afterlife yet because I do not want to face Odin. I know for a fact these guys don't want to face Odin either. It's like, I can't face him like this. How could I face him after doing this, man, after failing him? And he's like, yo, save Wano, please, Luffy. Save Wano. And this man puts him down, goes up gear third, and he decked the flying darts out of Kaido, bro. And then proceeded to come right back down. Man, Big Mom shook, and he was like, yo, I'm here. I'm Monkey D. Luffy. Who's about it? Who's about it? Yo, this time, I don't know I'm gonna sleep tonight, dog. Real talk, I don't know I'm gonna sleep tonight. I'm about to watch some reactions after this, bro. I'm about to engage in the hype, son. I'm about to engage in the hype. This is peak fiction. I really, really wish that this chapter could have been released all at once for everyone, man, because this is gonna be tough, bro. You know what? I'm just gonna stay off. I'm gonna stay off the socials because I'm gonna spoil someone. I'm gonna still stay off social media. Because I'm gonna be the one spoiling someone, bro. I can't. Somebody talks about this chapter. I'm gonna talk about it. Like yo, I'm gonna need the comment section this week, son. Y'all leave your hype in the comment section this week because I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there because I'm gonna need to unleash this hype in some way, shape, or another. I think tonight I'm gonna have to hop on Call of Duty or on Park on 2K, and I'm gonna have to go ham. I'm gonna have to go off, bro, because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to release all of his energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is insane. This is insane, son. Like, yo, Marco does a double choke slam here, sends Zoro upward, kicking him towards the Flagnards. And they start talking about the will of D, the dream that was stated by Luffy to Ace and Sabo. And we got that same callback here. And a big figure. That big figure has to be Joy Boy, man. It has to be. Unless Oda's breaking her ankles and it's actually like rocks or something. Can you imagine that? But it's gotta be Joy Boy at this point. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Man. We even got an Ace flashback in this chapter. Again! 2 chapters in a row with an Ace flashback. You know, there was an Ace flashback. It was an emotional one again, bro. And in a good way, in a positive way. Yamato, never would I make fun of him. This is one of my favorite Yamato moments. Easy. Beautiful moment. Beautiful moment. That by itself showcases the type of character that Yamato is. With the Vivre card, like I seriously can't imagine the amount of insane torture that must have been to see the Vivre card burning before your eyes and not being able to do anything about it. Like, yo, that's gotta hurt. Like, that hurts me just thinking about it. It really, really does. It really, really does. The fact that Ace was Roger's son and the little brother was making a name for himself as a pirate, the same pirate that you have brought here, Luffy. Odin describes the future like so. Yo, man, this chapter, son. Yo, but just look at this novel spread, bro. Dog. They look so filthy, bro. They're ready to throw hands. They are ready to throw hands. Dog, look at Zoro, bro. Yo, this you know what this feels like? It feels like whenever you're in a JRPG, right? And you're at the final boss, and you're playing Chrono Trigger. You're in front of what's his face, Lavos, and you're like, Flagnards, it's time to X break. You know, hit that X slash, cross slash, you know, go in there. You go in there with Frog. I'm trying to remember the Marl, and you know, you start going ham. And then you know, in FF7, whenever you have to control your party members, something with like FF6. Facing Kefka and Sephiroth, and even before that, like with the Genova fight, and like utilizing your party members, you know, switching in and out. And FF6, when your party members die, you go into the next stage to get replaced. It's like, it's wild, it's crazy. So it's like, this is exactly how this is about to go off right here, man. Like, I guarantee you, Oda, knowing how long he had Wano in mind, this man, he has obvious, or at least for me, obvious influences from Final Fantasy VI. So it's like, I can just imagine he was just playing the game, you know, thinking about the One Piece story in the future, and he was like, yo, I'm gonna draw a massive JRPG boss fight at some point in this story. And we're about to get it right now. And the fact that we have this little standoff right here with the page being split, our party members on one side, the bosses on the other, and these are going to be some crazy bosses right here, man. Like, insane bosses. Insane bosses. And so, you know, there's no restart button here, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, they saying like in Trails of Cold Steel or in Or in the Trails games where you could, after you lose, you have the thing to bring down the difficulty after you take an L. They ain't no bringing down difficulty here. You die and it's over. You know what I'm saying? So this is it. This is like whenever you're playing Bloodborne or something and you last saved like an hour ago, and it's like, sweet mother of flatness, if I die here, I gotta go back. Yeah, like it was over for me. Or this is pretty much like me whenever I was a kid and I was playing a game, freaking Spyro or whatever, and my memory card is gone. I don't have a memory card, and when I die, we're starting from jump. That's how this is. This is no memory card gang. You know what I mean? There's no memory card here. So if they don't win against Kaido and Big Mom, they're going to have to restart from scratch. It's either death or they're restarting, coming back once again down the line. They got to win here. They got to win. And right now, Luffy's attributes are so high. This man has badges on badges right now, bro. Y'all know the badges. And if you don't play 2K, I apologize for all the 2K references that I make in all the videos. But it's just, hey, man, it is what it is. You feel me? But just imagine all the badges, right? Like, I know Braun has a badge where... I forgot the actual name of it, but it improves the offensive stats and the defensive stats. So like, there's two different badges, but specifically the one that improves your offensive stats for everyone that's around you. So like, once he has that, he can like dime to someone and like they'll green like almost instantaneously if you have the right shot. So it's that one OP badge. That's what Luffy has on right now, bro. He has that. Is it called Floor General? It's the Floor General badge, bro. Like, dude is out here, the hat is the badge, he's like, yo, I have it on. Zoro's attributes are up. What if it was on the bandana? Zoro's attributes are going to be up where Luffy's are. Law, when the hat is over Law Eyes too, his attributes are through the roof. Like, son, and then you already know Kid is pissed off after what they did to Killer, man. They are here for a purpose and a reason. They're ready to go up in like swimwear. Yo, with the way Luffy, you know what would be so goat, bro? You know what would be so goat? If next chapter... Big Mom is like, yo, I want Luffy's head. Luffy straight up looks like Big Mom is like, yo, let me tell you something right now, dog. He pulls up his pants. And then he flexes a little bit. He's like, yo, listen to me, dog. You can do whatever you want. Let me see this dude in hands first. Let me pwn Kaido first. And if you want the smoke while I'm pwning Kaido, go. Come here. Y'all can coach that. Y'all can both catch their hands. Y'all can both catch the smoke any day of the week. Let me whoop Kaido right quick. Let me whoop him. You see what I just did to him? Let me whoop him right quick. And then after that, see me. After that, Big Mom, see me. But it'll be so fire, He's like, yo, I'm whooping up on Kaido. Let me go ham on it a little bit. And then Big Mom, you can see me. You can see me. Or you can just be like, yo, man, I'll take y'all both on at once. Everybody else can watch. I don't care. You saw what I just did? My man's gonna go up in like somewhere, dude. Like, yo, let's flipping go, son. Let's go. Dog. Goodness gracious. You hanging in there, Ken? The fact that he went straight past Kaido and Big Mom here. That's how you knew things were different this time around, bro. That's how you knew. The goat with the goat. Man. He pwned Kaido right here, bro. He straight up sent him down to the Flagnards, dog. Red Rock. Dapped him up. Gave him the work. Sent his face straight down to the ground. I'm Monkey D. Luffy. I will surpass you. And I will become the king of the pirates. Guys, I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I'm like I just said, my hype levels right now are through the old... My hype levels, man. Like, yo, they're through the roof. Like, seriously, it's different. It's different. This is a different type of hype. This is like, yo, it's One Piece, man. Like, I don't like, yo, this right here is One Piece, son. It's like, son, I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. And the thing is, the hype continues. Because on Monday, I think it is, we're getting a Roger banner on Treasure Cruise. A Roger and Odin banner. So it's like, it's gonna be like, man, dude, imagine if I pull Roger. If I pull Roger, bro, this is gonna be the greatest week. Excuse me. But man, what a Christmas gift. What a Christmas gift. And I truly hope, man, I really, really hope that all of my friends out there that, or just, you don't have to be associated with me, man. You know, the moment that I know somebody reads this series, automatically a friend of mine, right? But it's like, I really hope that there was no one out there that got spoiled. I really do, bro. I really, really do, because this right here, this is what we live for as weekly fans of this experience, right? Like, this is, and I can't even imagine, bro, so many years down the line and reading this for the first time as they're just zooming through it themselves. You know, it's like, when they reach this, our moment captured in time, the Red Rock, bro, this is gonna live on in legend, bro. Like, y'all remember when Luffy decked Kaido and was like, son, I'm here. Let's go. Let's go. Dog, this man said, yo, let's take it to Madison Square Garden. And Kaido was like, yo, let's relax. You know, we'll do it at the pay-per-view. My man Luffy said, dog, listen to me. I am the pay-per-view. Decked him. Like, I ain't waiting for Don King. Vince McMahon, yo, hey, they could all see me. Freaking, dude from UFC. Don't matter. It don't matter, dog. Book the fight whenever you want. Bring the cameras here right now. Because we're throwing down right now, bro. You ain't telling me how I live? You ain't telling me how I live? Yo, man. One Piece greatness, guys. Seriously, man. This thumbnail is gonna be... I don't even know. Yo, I don't want to spoil anyone, dude. But like, dude. Yeah, no, I can't. If I'm the one that spoils someone, I'll feel horrible for years. So yeah, we'll deal with the thumbnail later on. But what in the world am I gonna title this video, dude? I don't even know, bro. I'm about to just write random gibberish, dude. I'm about to think of, or like put in Google Translate what peak fiction or goat means in like another language or something, and I'll put that as, I don't know, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But like, listen, I'm out of here. One Piece greatness. I'm gonna go reread this chapter a million times. I'm gonna reread this chapter with Luffy. I'm gonna read it to the very, very strongest, to I will surpass you. You know what I mean? That overtaken. I'm gonna reread it to all. Because, yo, this chapter gave me the same vibes that I got whenever I first read, if you guys are Bleach fans, Bleach chapter 512. To this very day, one of my favorite chapters that I've ever read weekly. That chapter had me... I've reread that chapter easily over 100 times. Easily. This is about to be another one of those chapters for me. And it's going to surpass that number because of my love for the king. It's like, yo... Goated. Go chapter. This is going to go down as like, yo, when people ask, what is a Santa Hat level chapter? I'm going to be like, yo... One Piece chapter 1000 is a Santa Hat level chapter. When you ask me, wait, what's a Santa Hat level? Yo, that's Santa Hat level. You know what I'm saying? What a chapter, man. What an amazing Christmas gift. I hope that everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I hope y'all continue to have a wonderful holidays. If I do not see y'all until New Year's Eve, then I hope everybody has a great New Year's. And man, son, whenever I come back for the afterthoughts, whether it be soon or because I want to talk about it with more people and get more people involved, you know, the individuals that read the officials, I'll probably wait until the official release comes out to do an afterthoughts. But man, whenever it is that I see y'all again, like I said, yo, y'all have a wonderful week, day, New Year, Christmas, whatever the case may be. I just hope that y'all have an amazing one after this, dude. Goodness, Flacknards. Let me know what y'all thought about this incredible chapter in the comment section down below. I'll be there with y'all every step of the way for this hype sauce, dude. I need to talk about this chapter. I seriously, I need to talk to someone. I need to talk to someone, dude. This is one of those chapters. This is why I created a YouTube channel. So I could come out here and ramble for as long as I've been rambling for, to talk about this greatness. Because if I didn't have an outlet to talk about this, I would explode. I would legitimately implode. Cause yo, this is why I created a channel. To talk about chapters whenever it's like this. Or it's legendary, the way that Onigashima has been. Like, man, phenomenal chapter, dude. I'll see y'all next time. GOAT series. 1,000 chapters. And to know that chapter 1,000 is among the best, is among the most hype, and the most emotional. That's how you know that Oda has something special here with the One Piece series, bro. That we know that there's way more greatness to come. Love this One Piece series, dude. I'll see y'all next time. Go Peace, baby.